where we're unpacking the most painfully simple wealth-building concept that your school, your college, and let's be honest, probably your parents completely forgot to teach you. We are talking about the secret engine that quietly builds serious wealth while everyone else is just sitting around, waiting for the right time. By the end of this, you're going to understand this concept so clearly that you'll honestly wonder why we spent months learning trigonometry instead of this.
Okay, picture this. Or hey, maybe you're literally living this right now. You're 25 years old. You finally land a decent paying job. You make this firm promise to yourself, right? This is the year I'm going to save money. But somehow, life just gets in the way. Zomato happens, weekend plans happen, those sneaky little EMIs for your phone and laptop happen, and suddenly your hard-earned salary disappears faster than free food at an office party. You check your bank balance at the end of the month and just stare blankly at the screen. Which brings us to the burning question. Where does the money actually go? It's a funny meme, sure, but here is the genuinely scary part about this whole cycle. If you delay investing by just 5 years because you feel like your salary is just evaporating, you could literally be losing lakhs, even crores in future wealth. And look, it's not because you're lazy or even bad with money. It's simply because you're missing the right system.
Think about two very different paths. Meet Arjun. He's 23, fresh graduate, pulling in 30,000 rupees a month. He wants financial freedom, the nice apartment, the whole shebang. But Arjun thinks investing is only for rich people. His mantra is, oh, I'll invest once I start earning more. This is a massive mistake, because let's look at the early investor. Same exact age, same salary, same city. But she doesn't wait. She just starts putting away 5,000 rupees every single month. Nothing crazy, no risky stock trading, just pure, boring consistency. Fast forward 15 years, and spoiler alert, the big wealth doesn't go to the person who waited to earn more. It goes to the person who just started earlier.
And that brings us to the absolute hero of our story today, this SIP. What's really cool here is how we can completely strip away all that confusing finance jargon. SIP stands for Systematic Investment Plan, which, let's face it, sounds incredibly boring and complicated. But really, think of it exactly like a Netflix subscription, except instead of paying for entertainment, you are basically subscribing to your future rich self. Every month, automatically, money gets invested. No stress, no trying to time the market, no guessing if you should buy today or tomorrow. It is exactly like going to the gym. One single workout does nothing, but consistent months of it, total transformation. Section 1. The superpower. Enter compounding. So Albert Einstein supposedly called compounding the 8th wonder of the world. And honestly, it is super easy to see why. Compounding is literally just your money making money, and then that new money going out and making even more money. I love to visualize this as building an invisible army of tiny, highly dedicated employees. While you're sleeping, while you're at work, while you're binging your favorite shows, your tiny employees are working relentlessly in the background to multiply your wealth. Let's ground this in some actual numbers to see what I mean. We're going to map out a very realistic scenario here. Let's say you invest just 5,000 rupees every month. You do this consistently for 20 years into a mutual fund with roughly a 12% annual expected return. Over those 2 decades, the total amount of money that actually leaves your bank account, your total invested capital, is exactly 12 lakhs. That's your total input. But then you look at the output. Look at that number. Over 50 lakhs. Read that again. You put in 12, you walked away with around 50. That massive, insane gap between the 12 lakhs you saved and the 50 lakhs you own, that is the raw, undeniable power of compounding. It's almost a jump scare when you first realize how the math actually works out. But sadly, most people completely destroy this magic. Not because they don't get the math, but because they simply wait way too long to start.
Section 2. The cost of waiting. Fear and urgency.
Let's compare two friends to see exactly how waiting plays out. Rahul starts investing at age 22, but he only has 3,000 rupees a month to spare. Priya, on the other hand, decides to wait. She enjoys her 20s, waits until she's 30, and then starts investing. But she puts in way more money each month to try and catch up. Guess what the math tells us? Rahul still consistently ends up richer than Priya. The person who put in less money actually won. Like, how is that even possible?
Well, it's possible because of one absolute central rule. Time is vastly greater than money in the world of investing. Every single year you delay, compounding loses its power. Starting an SIP is exactly like planting a tree. The absolute best time to do it was years ago, the second best time, today. Because there is a silent attacker out there called inflation. And trust me, it is actively eating away at your future right now.
Let's think about how that plays out in your daily life. Think about that 400 rupee artisanal, highly aesthetic luxury coffee.
Now think about the massive future opportunity cost of that exact same coffee. Now look, I am absolutely not saying you shouldn't enjoy your life. Please, enjoy your life, treat yourself. But maybe, just maybe, don't financially self-destruct just for overpriced coffee aesthetics. That 400 rupees today is literally thousands of rupees stolen straight from your future bank account.
Section 3. 3 dangerous myths. Destroying the excuses.
Okay, let's rapid fire knock these down. Myth number 1. I need a ton of money to start. Absolutely false. You can start an SIP with literally 500 rupees a month. That is way less than most of our random impulse spending on a random Tuesday evening. Myth number 2. The stock market is just gambling. Look, if you're trading blindly on random tips, yeah, maybe. But investing consistently in broad, quality mutual funds over a long period, that is a calculated strategy. It's totally different from walking into a casino. And myth number 3. I'll just start later. This one is the most dangerous, because later becomes next year becomes the year after, and suddenly you are 35, wondering where the decade went and why you have zero savings.
Section 4. Your simple action plan. How to start today. All right, here are the cheat codes. Step 1, pick a goal. Money without direction just disappears. Are you saving for travel, a house, an emergency fund? Give your money a job. Step 2, choose a mutual fund. If you are a beginner, broad index funds are fantastic. They're simple, they're highly diversified, and they're incredibly low stress. Step 3, start small. Please don't overthink this. Getting paralyzed by trying to find the perfect amount is the enemy here. 1,000 rupees a month is infinitely better than zero. Consistency is always going to beat perfection. And finally, step 4, automate it. Actually, let's pause on that last one because this is the crucial point right here. Automation. Motivation is just a fleeting feeling. Some months you'll feel amazing about saving, other months you'll want to blow it all on a spontaneous trip. Motivation disappears, but automation doesn't. When your SIP is set to auto-deduct the day after your salary hits, you completely remove human error from the equation. Make wealth building boring. Set it, forget it, and just let the math do the heavy lifting for you. Boring is highly profitable. I really want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Picture yourself 5 years from exactly today. Which version of you actually wins in life? The version who listened to this explainer, nodded along, and then went back to waiting for the perfect time? Or the version of you who took 10 minutes today to start a small automated habit? Financial freedom doesn't strike like lightning, guys. It's built through tiny, smart decisions repeated consistently over time. 1 sip, 1 month, 1 habit. Stop merely surviving your salary cycle and start actually building your wealth today.